Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. Sorry, a little tongue-tied there. This is Football Manager 2018. It is week 47 of the Gaming Decathlon competition, and this is the final week for FM 2018. Because this Friday, 4 days from now, FM19 is going to be released. So we're going to push all the way to the end of the season. At this point, we are 2 points behind Mansfield for the league lead, as we're getting fairly late on with just 15 left to play. We're going to see if we can't get through 3 matches in this episode. And yes, that is Wayne Rooney playing down in my League 2 side. Signed him just before the end of the last episode. There's been 3 games played off camera, with 2 wins and a draw in those 3. And that draw was saved by none other than Wayne Rooney, with a goal late on to level the score at 2 aside. Today we've got Crawley Town. Decent response from the team there. 7 players fired up as we head into the game. And I'm going to jump straight in because I'm going to see if I can't squeeze in 3 games. It's a rainy day here in February in London. No surprise there. Town looking strong so far. They get the first 2 shots of the game. There's Rooney in possession. Thomas, Riley. Here's Aiden Conley with the ball across, and there's Jason Davis to slot it home. Just a tap-in goal after a beautiful play by Aiden Conley. You gotta say, though, the keeper should have done better on that, as that ball flashed across his area. And yeah, if he dives, he's gonna intercept that pass. But instead, Davis, simple finish, and it's 1-0. A lot of our goals have come in that exact way here the last handful of games since the addition of Rooney. And there's a nice pass from Rooney up to Aaron Conley. Good job controlling it, but his second touch deceives him as he hits it wide on the shot itself. And ambitious effort there. That definitely goes against team tactics. Ooh, Rooney loses possession on that one. I haven't seen him do anything like that much at all in his first, what is this now, 5 games with the team. Davis, difficult ball there. He keeps it in bounds but turns it right over. Here's Aiden Conley up to Aaron Conley. Back to Riley. Davis and Aaron Conley with the finish, and it's 2-0 just inside 20 minutes. Rooney gets tripped from behind on that play as well. Probably advantage being called there. Could be a yellow card still for that player afterward, but no yellow card given. But regardless, it's 2-0, and we are in control right now. Just about 60% possession. Shots are 6-2, and those 2 shots came in the first couple minutes. They've done absolutely nothing in the last 25. Balanced attack. My left side's always a little bit stronger with Aiden Conley out there than Jason Davis, but Davis hit and miss with him. He has good games, he has bad games. Today, he's having a good game. Nice tackle from Connor Wood there. He's gotten the last few starts over Harfield after Harfield made some pretty big mistakes that cost us against Hartlepool. And that's offside there from Aaron Conley. Good job getting behind, but he was a little too far behind. I believe that was Aiden with the shot on that one. It's difficult when you have two A. Conleys on the pitch at the same time, and they play near to one another. And Riley up to Aaron Conley, and there's a third goal. Callum Riley, great pass, and Aaron Conley, fantastic job to slot around the defender and have the wherewithal to finish. He was offside, he gets back onside, he then just slides behind the defender. Defender reacts very slow. You gotta say that was poor defending. But Aaron Conley, nice finish. 3 goals in the first half. 2 from Conley, 1 from Davis, and assists for Riley, Davis, and Aiden Conley. And meanwhile, not a bad rating for Rooney either, who's been doing a lot of setup play as he has since joining the team. Our attack has been pretty solid. With that, we head to the second half. And we start with the ball. And a happy crowd cheering each ball. Davis turns it over, though. Part of that was on Riley for setting him up for losing possession, as the pass was towards the defender instead of towards the space or towards Davis himself. But we're quickly moving through the second half, 10 minutes in already with no action to speak of whatsoever yet. There's Rooney with the free kick. Oh, that was so close. And then we bang it off the post. I didn't hear a ding, but that definitely went off the post on the second chance there. So close to grabbing a fourth. Not once, but twice in that play. The initial free kick, the shot from Rooney, and then the follow-up after the rebound. And there's another chance. Rooney nearly gets his 3rd goal of the season. And Rowe called for a foul? Rowe didn't commit a foul there. Offside from Wing on the putback. That was a dangerous free kick right from the edge of the box, and they won the header. So lucky for me that after that one rang off the post, so we're even on post now. That second man was offside. Ooh. Thomas goes just wide there on the chance. Should have done better, but he was definitely trying to go far post, and with the keeper where he was, he needed to put a little outside bend on that one and curve it back in if he was going to do that, or use the left foot. 15 minutes to go, and that should do it. We are up 3-0. There's a chance Thomas loses possession. Ooh, really? Let's go defensive here. Offside, looked offside. That was really close. Really close. He's definitely behind his defenders. Fullback, questionable. Questionable. All right, 15 to... Actually, just 5 to play now, so we should see this out, even though we lost the clean sheet. Wood to Davis, to Rooney, back to Davis. Riley, Thomas now. Here's over to Aiden Conley as we've switched sides. Connor Wood, Thomas, and through to Rooney. Great setup there. That was fantastic play by Aiden Conley, Wayne Rooney, and Aaron Conley to make that thing happen. Great recognition from Conley. Good run from Rooney. Fantastic pass to get Aaron Conley the easy chance. He almost messes it up, but does just enough to complete the hat trick. And here's a real chance for Crawley Town, but good save from Simpson, even though the shot could have been better placed. There's a chance for Crawley Town in the final minute. And no good there. And that should do it at 4-1. We've got about 20 seconds to play. And there we go. That does it full time. 4-1. Final score here. Solid team performance. Definitely outplayed them today. And that's a good, happy team after that one. And I'll passionately tell them very happy with the result and the way you played. And next up, we've got Bury on the road. That's going to be a tough battle. We're still 2 points down on Mansfield as they also keep pace, and so does Hartlepool. The three of us have kept pace here for a while now. Hartlepool picked up a couple points when I had that draw, but otherwise we've been on the same trajectory. Mansfield was 2 points ahead after beating me in that last episode, and when I drew, they drew, and otherwise we've each won the 3 games surrounding that. I just praised him a couple times here recently, so I'll let this one go. It's the first midweek game that I've had in a little while, so the team's pretty fresh heading into it, so I shouldn't have to worry about rotating players too much, especially for this game where we're in tough road game. Definitely want to go with best lineup that I can manage, so if these guys aren't too tired, I'll keep them out there on the pitch. Marcus Wood heading out on loan to Salford United. Salford City United. Luke James been out for about a week with a pulled thigh. Should be back soon. I've had other players just now coming back, and Drissa Traore not making any progress whatsoever on this broken leg. I think it started as 5 to 7 months. He's still at 4 to 6, even though he's been out for 3 months. And there you go. That's all we have for injury risk right now. This is the best it's looked all season long. These players are pretty fresh now, but this 3 games in a week, that'll affect a few guys. Okay, Rooney, yes. Thank you, sir. Okay, where is the favorites for this one coming up? We're not looking terribly likely to get some points, at least according to the pundits. 2 home games on the other side of this Bury sandwich. Definitely looking like more likely 6 points on the outside of it, but the inside, this could be a difficult game for us. Oosh, really? Yeah, there you go. That's going to make it even harder now. Okay, Luke James is back and fit. Let's get Giovanni Brown in there now that he's finally healthy. Give him a chance. He hasn't played in a while. Nick Houghton I've given him a couple chances. He's complained and has not played well at all. So, you know, what can you do? Let's see. Harfield hasn't played in a while. Let's get Harfield back on there. Connor Woods played the last about 4 games or so. It's only 2 changes to the side that won last week. And pretty good response from the team there. And let's jump straight into it so that we can, again, get to that 3rd game before the end of this episode. And they open up right away with a foul in the first 12 seconds of the game. Here we are now in the 4th minute. Rooney in possession, out to Davis. Davis going the wrong way, but Brown's got it up to Aiden Conley, and that's a real chance, and there's a goal! 4th minute. Counted as an own goal. That didn't look like an own goal. It looked like Riley scored. We'll have to see the replay here. Looking closely, Aiden Conley. Yeah, Dawson tries to clear Riley. Okay, that was off target. So Riley was going to miss off the near post. Defender ends up putting it in. And Aiden Conley, with no injury risk for the first time all season, gets injured. Real unfortunate too, because he is an outstanding talent and has been the best player over the 3 years of this team by far. I mean, there's been no one near him. Aaron Conley, with the last season and a half, has been pretty darn good too, but he's been with the team half the time that Aiden Conley has. All right, so into the 18th minute now with the 1-0 lead, but here comes Bury as they're looking pretty dangerous here the last couple minutes. And now Bobby Duncan for them picks up an injury. That was their one player that was looking motivated. So for me, body language-wise, that was a good thing, especially when the guy who just came in is looking frustrated. Here's Harfield. Free kick out to Riley, out to Davis. Davis puts it back to Wood. Wood doesn't feed it into the box, but here he is now with the cross. Callum Riley up to Baker Richardson, and he kicks it straight to the keeper with not much power. Looked like a pre-game warm-up-your-keeper kind of kick. Wood hangs on to that a little too long, but Riley does manage to get it there. Rooney finds Baker Richardson. This time, Baker Richardson hits it away from the keeper, and it's 2-0. So Riley, good pass over to Aaron Conley, who lays it off for Wayne Rooney, and Wayne Rooney with the vision find Baker Richardson, who is hovering right on the edge of the back line, very close to being offside, but I think it was just about on. We'll never know, as we don't get a replay down the line. With that, we are approaching halftime, up 2-0. And here they are with the through ball. Oh, great save from Simpson to maintain the lead at 2 goals. That was a phenomenal save, as that looked like a sure goal. Almost tap-in worthy. And yet Simpson was able to fall on that one. All right. Quick possession there. Unfortunately, we turned that one over. Now the ball's back to Simpson after a good sliding tackle. 30 seconds to go, and he's hanging on to this one. Looks like he, at least, is ready for halftime. There's Davis out to Conley, to Riley. Riley, ooh, I thought he was going to use the overlap. He does not. Ball ends up at the feet of Davis, who's on the edge of the box. Takes the shot. Sails high, though. But we head to halftime with a 2-0 lead. Unlucky for Riley that he doesn't get credited with that goal, as it was a good play. But yes, it did look to be the correct call. It did appear that it was heading out and not in. So the deflection sent it in, and That's that. Let's go with passionate. Ooh, maybe not. Hold on. First half means nothing if we can't keep it going in the second half. There you go. All right. Good reaction, guys. Aaron Conley, let's say there's more coming. Okay. Take that. Into the second half now. Huge game for us here if we can come up with 3 points on the road at a top-place team. Said Aaron Conley just took a knock, but no sign. Now Ben Morris is injured, so all sorts of players going down today. I'm not sure if the weather has anything to do with that. But if we get late enough in this, I need to start subbing some players out and getting some rest from them and hopefully avoid potential injuries as well as we hit the hour mark. Still up 2-0. One more goal would really, really make me happy and make that possible to get those subs in immediately. Good block there from Month. Ball goes out of bounds. Here's Johnston with the throw to Tut. Month now with the clearance again, so a second ball. And a third ball from Month as he clears it yet again. Ooh, Yates, free chance, edge of the box. Under slight pressure, but otherwise gets a pretty good look at the goal. And can't get that one on frame. And now 64th minute, time to start subbing. Not yet. Not yet. Let's get Kate in. No. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Marias is going in for Aaron Conley. Here about the 73rd, 74th minute or so, I will sub off Rooney next and give him a break, bring in another central defender. There we go. In Charlie Rowan. And then as soon as the sub is made, we'll change tactics and put Rowan back in the D. And let's go defensive. And let's drop deeper. Let's waste some time. Let's be disciplined. Let's get rid of that overlap. And see this thing out here. 7 minutes to go, and it's looking pretty good. No highlights right now. Definitely favoring us at the moment. They are up 12-6 on shots, yet we lead on the scoreline 2-0. 50-50 on the possession. This is a great result for us if we can hang on. 3 minutes now left of stoppage time. Simpson saves that one and knocks it wide for the corner. Riley clears it out for the throw-in. Now 1 minute. Ooh, another player injured for them. That's unfortunate. Feel bad for these guys. Harfield sends the ball deep. Oxborough keeps it in, and that is it. Full-time whistle has blown. Huge win. 2-0. Very pleased. Very pleased indeed. Great job, guys. Shrewsbury coming up 18th. We remain 2 points behind Mansfield, but Hartlepool has dropped a game. Hartlepool has gone down to Cheltenham at home. Well, Cheltenham's up to 5th, so they're actually having themselves a bit of a season. 2 of those goals came in the final moment, so it was 2-1. The game was a lot tighter. Rodney scored with about 12 minutes to play. And all of the scoring, all 5 goals came in the final 20. It looks like Wimbledon dropped some points. I don't know if it was today or the last game. They dropped 2 points today as well, so big result for us. The gap back to Cheltenham and below is just about far enough back now. 12 points with, 13 to play? And that's almost a point a game. So that's a pretty big gap for them to cover. We're almost looking secure, at least for a top 4 finish. Though mathematically, we've still got a good ways to go. 16 points clear of the playoff spots. Good chances. Good chances. Winning the league, yeah, I don't know about that, but good chance right now that we could get promoted this season and see the start of FM19 in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Forgot Aiden was hurt. It's already showing 2 to 3 weeks here, though, so hopefully he'll be back soon. Because, yes, we just lost a key man. We most definitely did. Shrewsbury's only a -7 on goal difference, so they're not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, they're a handful of spots out of the midfield. Or a handful of points, that is. Really? Defensive positioning? Okay. If you say so. Ooh, yeah, heavy favorites for this game. That hasn't happened pretty much all season. No red cards from this referee. And we're going to have to figure out here what to do. Baker Richardson is definitely going to take the start. And who's going to come in as a backup? Kane Felix, Luis Almond. Getting Jack Thomas back up here actually is going to be important, even though he's not a winger. There we go. Finally a good reaction from the team. Confident enough against a team 15 places below us in the standings. After that, Barnet. So another, it's a road game, but very winnable game. You know what, Rowe, you deal with him. Thank you, sir. Oh, well done. Well done, Mr. Captain, sir. Okay, Luke James is ready to go. All right. Wojtasek has not played in a very long time. Let's give him a game. I don't want to rest too many of these guys, but Jack Thomas is ready to go, so we're going to get him in for Brown. Rooney's a 92%, huh? Well, there's already 3 changes to the side. I don't want to change anymore. And Harfield. He had a good rating in that last game, but Connor Wood's been a lot better. So Harfield got his game in. Connor Wood, we'll get him back on the team. So there you go. 4 changes from last game. That already feels like a lot, but one's an upgrade. 2, technically. Thomas. That's been a position that's a weakness for me. Rooney can play it, but nobody's natural there. Callum Riley, I'd like to have him alongside Traore. That would be the ideal partnership, but Traore's done for the season. Yeah. Nope. No turning off. There you go. Ah! Got faith in you too. How's that? Okay, well, 8 out of 9 fired up. Or 8 out of 11. You know, you can do the math. Can I? Decent crowd today, despite playing a lower placed team here in the league. Rowe, good job getting back to cover that one off. Oof, right where he takes his chance there. Oh, that looked offside. No? There's Conley. Oh, he lets it run out. Thomas. Oh. Missing chances here. That was actually our first of the game. Wow. 65% possession. Rooney's now in possession. Tries to send that long ball forward for, looked like Davis, but can't get there. Riley back to Davis. No, it wasn't Davis. Here's Davis now on the ball. There's Conley. Baker Richardson. 2 chances. Second one is true, and it's 1-0. No assist because of the rebound goal. Conley lays it off for Baker Richardson. He tries to go near post. Keeper dives, saves. Baker Richardson pounces on it and slots it home, far post. Shots have come at a premium so far, but we just nearly got a second goal just like that. So it looks like we've opened the floodgates a bit. There's Davis, Baker Richardson, another chance. This one just a little bit over the bar, a couple feet. Month intercepts as he tries to turn. Wood intercepts that time and clears. Can't intercept that time. Luckily the shot goes high. Mansfield leads Aldershot 2-1 just before halftime. Wimbledon leads the Yeovil Town 1-0. Mixed bag on the body language here. This is only the 5th start for Fodisek. Let's go passionate here, and things are going well, but I know you're capable of more. And there we go. You weren't that bad. Okay, hey, 9 out of 11. That's for a 1-0 lead. 9 out of 11 fired up is outstanding. There's Thomas over to Davis, Riley up to Rooney, to Aaron Conley, to Baker Richardson, and Conley, ooh, golden opportunity. He could have gone near post and just slotted it home, as the keeper would have had 0 chance to stop that one. Instead, he tries to go far post, and it gives the keeper a chance. The keeper makes a good save. Oh, Livery runs right past Rowe and then past Moth. And gets the shot, so dangerous. Good cover from Riley there. Now Baker Richardson on the counter. He gets it through to Conley, and Conley finishes! What a goal! Ooh, and how is that not an assist for Baker Richardson? Did the defender slide tackle? Was it successful? No? How is that not an assist? What's going on there? Baker Richardson That was a beautiful assist from him, and he doesn't get credited for one. Not sure what happened, but well done. Well done indeed. That was a nice one. Fine goal. Good tackle there. Now Baker Richardson in possession again. Thomas up to Rooney. Rooney through to Conley. Great assist from Rooney on that one. Great counterattack goal. Baker Richardson runs past his defender but lays it off for Thomas. Thomas through 2 defenders finds Rooney. And Rooney through 2 defenders. And Conley with 2 on him as well. So that was 1-on-2, 1-on-2, and 1-on-2. And all 3 of them made it work, made it happen, came together. Double substitution from Shrewsbury, but it might be a bit too late from them as we lead 3-0 and have 60% possession even at this point. Here's Rowe out to Thomas, back to Rooney, Conley through to Baker Richardson. He shoots! I don't think that was a shot, but that goes in, and it's 4-0. That was ugly from the keeper. Thomas to Conley. Conley finds the through ball to Baker Richardson, and it looks like he's trying to cross. Yeah, Rooney was actually trying to run near far post. Baker Richardson's cross was poor, and it ends up going over the keeper's hands, who I think was anticipating something a bit closer. But there goes the clean sheet. Nice shot there. Difficult stop for the keeper. Can't really blame Foytasek on that one. Lavery. Month should have done better. He certainly didn't cover. Rowe took a stab at it, and Lavery pushed it past him. Month kind of just stood still on that one, so caught napping. Baker Richardson and Conley both with a brace right now. Connor Wood. That ball was poor from Baker Richardson that time. And he loses it again. 73rd minute. Ooh, Foytasek, better job from him on that one. And it looks like it actually got called offside. Let's go ahead and see this game out. We're going to get Charlie Rowan in there. And let's rest Rooney, who's at 64% already. I've got to rest him when I can, especially with this many games being played. Lavery, good possession there. Rowe, good slide tackle to knock it away, but Shrewsbury keep possession, and they, before I could complete the substitution, they get another goal back to close it back down to 2. And you gotta say that was a good goal, but where was the marking on that one? It was 3-on-4. And definitely, yes. Rowan, get back in there. There we go. Confirm. As soon as we make that change, we'll change the tactics to match. Ooh, Conley, chance to seal it. No. Ooh, golden opportunity there. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Keeper, great job coming out. Month, terrible clearance. And Foytasek made the save. Apparently he got a piece, enough of that one to push it over the bar. Baker Richardson up to Davis. Davis. Ooh, okay, it did change tactics. We're going to go defensive here. And take off that overlap. Let's drop deeper. Let's waste that time. Let's be disciplined. You know the routine by now. I don't mix it up too often. And there we go. Just some minutes play. Poor end to the game here from my team, as we've given away a couple goals. But fantastic offensive performance on the day with 4 goals, and there definitely could have been more. Like Aaron Conley's missed golden opportunity about 10 minutes back, and we head into stoppage time. Just 3-2 left to play now. Here's Rowe with the interception. So glad I've added some speed to my center backs. There's Baker Richardson across to Conley, up to Davis. Davis plays it through to Conley. Another chance. There's the opportunity. It took 2 tries, but Aaron Conley this time 1-on-1 with the keeper after a wonderful run. And Davis, great recognition, ball over the top. Conley this time, tighter angle even. This time the keeper can't get there, and Conley is able to take advantage and finish off the hat trick. And finish off this game. Time should be up here any moment. It's 5-2, and that's your final. Big points for the team here. Big results. Ooh, only a few guys responded to that one, huh? Apparently they didn't like their second half performance very much either. Mansfield hang on to beat Aldershot Town 3-2. Remember, Aldershot Town is the team that came up with me, finishing second place last season. Hartlepool, they just dropped some more points, didn't they? They did. They dropped 2 points as they finished the game with 10 men after a 0-0 draw. Wimbledon, did they lose? No, they won their game. They already dropped the points last time. So 7 points, now the gap, not only to third place, but also to fourth place. Goal differential favoring me against those two teams. Had now a 17-point lead with 12 to play from 8th place Plymouth Argyle. But I still remain short of that top spot, as Mansfield has been difficult to beat this season. They've only had 4 losses all year. I've actually had more wins than they have, but I've definitely been beatable at times as we've taken 8 losses. And Conley again with another outstanding performance. And so there you go. That is now 70 points on the season. Great total, better than 2 points per game, but we remain in second place where we've been for quite a few games now. That's at least half a dozen games in the second position here. So that's going to do it for this episode. We are winding down that season, and quick look at that calendar, what's left of it. I'll be doing a few more games off camera, and then we'll try to get a few more on camera for another episode, and check back tomorrow for that. A few games off camera, and then a few on camera to wrap up the season. So it looks like we've got about 2 episodes to go to finish this thing out in time ahead of the FM19 launch just days away. So that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.